Hello, my name is Meerah, and I'm a Lorekeeper in one of Yog's Lost libraries, and welcome to Tea Time, where I just get cozy and talk about a recent brainworm. Today, I wanted to talk about, honestly, something I've wanted to talk about for a long time, but I never thought that I could actually get it out without bursting into tears. It's something very close to my heart, but I thought that maybe other people might be able to relate, so I just wanted to talk about it. Today's topic is how a video game helped me confront and cope with the grief I was going through in the years following my mother's death. My mom passed away in the beginning of 2020 from colon cancer, and for 2 years I was basically on autopilot. I finished school, got my degree, and I just never really processed it. It felt like she was just on a trip or something, and she would just show back up. I don't know. I can't really explain it. It was a weird time. Then in 2022, I picked up this little indie game called Final Fantasy XIV, and the story for the game is just, chef's kiss. It's my favorite game for a reason. Very few stories have emotionally moved me like 14's story has, and spoilers ahead, in one part of the story, a maternal figure to our character moves on to the ethereal sea, and we have this moment with her, and it's really touching. And really sad. Like, everyone I know that plays the game cried on this cutscene because that character just loves us, like, so much. And she's so proud of us, and she entrusts the future to us. A really big reoccurring theme in 14 is legacy. It's carrying the memories of those we have lost with us. It's through you we live. And experiencing that grief of losing a mother figure, of being told how loved and proud they are of you, and of being told that you're that person's legacy and they will always live on through you. Again, for like a second time, because I was really lucky and got to have a conversation with my mom before she went to sleep, and she said all those things, and it meant a lot. It just opened the floodgate, and those 2 years of not dealing with it came to an end. I cried a lot the summer of 2022, and I still cry a lot, but I do cry a lot less now. I'm able to remember my mom fondly and talk about her with a smile instead of just immediately bursting into tears anytime I think about her. So that's progress. Grief is really funny, and it works differently for everyone, and I processed my grief very slowly, and it wasn't until Endwalker forced me to go through it again that I really accepted and started to cope and move on. And it was hard. It is hard. Grief is hard, but we all have to go through it at some point. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a common thing. I know that a lot of people use books and movies and stuff to help them process their grief, so I don't know why video games couldn't be any different, especially since they're an interactive media. There's really no normal way to cope with grief, but there are certainly healthy and unhealthy ways though. And humans have been using stories to cope with difficult emotions for thousands of years. So I just wanted to share my experiences with that. Thank you to the writers of Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you to Yoshi P for making the game. It's my favorite game, and I love it, and you guys are doing great. Keep up the good work. So yeah, hope to see you next time here in the library.